Welcome inside the Gridiron Now studios. I'm Amanda Borges here with Frank Frangie. Let's dive into what happened in Athens this weekend. Georgia lost to Alabama. Frank, what happened?
Yeah, I always say it's early in the season and we shouldn't make too many conclusions. I'm as guilty as anyone for making too many conclusions, probably about Georgia. Another case of probably not as good as they looked against South Carolina, not as bad as they looked against Alabama. But they might have gotten exposed a little bit. South Carolina is really not very good. Alabama really took it to them physically. I'm not sure Georgia had played a particularly physical team. South Carolina, which had been physical in some years, in the Clowney years, isn't right now. I thought Georgia got a dose of what it had not seen. Alabama played an Ole Miss team that was way better than anybody Georgia had played. I just don't think Georgia was prepared for the physicality of the game. I think Alabama had a chip on their shoulder too. I think Georgia made a mistake. Too much machismo. When they, right before that game, they almost fought before the game. They challenged the Alabama players. Don't do that. Stay focused on who you are. I thought Georgia got lost in the moment a little bit, and the physical play of Alabama really got to them.
Why do you think the Georgia quarterbacks struggled so much?
Well, a couple things, Amanda. Number one, they weren't asked to win the game. Greyson Lambert was not asked to beat anybody. He was asked to give the ball to Nick Chubb. We're in an age now where I think, particularly in the NFL and even in some college football, where you now set up the run with the pass. Teams pass first, get defenses to back up, have a delinquent box, and then run into it. When Greyson Lambert had to go win the game, all those great efficient numbers changed a great deal. I think Alabama shut down the quarterbacks by shutting down the run first. I really do.
Okay, so what's next for the Bulldogs then?
Boy, what a big game this week at Tennessee. Look, Georgia could lose that game to Alabama and still meet all their goals, can still win the East, can still win the SEC, can still make the playoff. They can still do all that. But my goodness, what a matchup now in Knoxville. Tennessee is reeling, right? Well, so is Georgia. This is two teams. This is almost like a loser leave town match, right? The team that loses this game is in a lot of trouble. The problem for Georgia is that it was an emotional game, it was a physical game, and now you got to go play another one of those at Tennessee, a team that thinks it's better. I think it helped Georgia that the emotion of that game was gone by halftime. I think it would have hurt Georgia more if they had gone right down to the wire and then a field goal, somebody missed a field goal and lost. Then you're drained the whole game. Honestly, I think Georgia started thinking about Tennessee midway through the third quarter, and I think that helps them. It helps them that it was not 60 minutes of emotional football. They've got to go beat Tennessee this week.
All right, well, that'll do it on our Georgia review. For more SEC content, make sure you check out gridironnow.com. We'll see you next time.